Everybody, what's going on? How you doing? It's Ryan Kidd, and I am the Human B-Side, and we're back with Show Me a Record, Volume 3. The first episode I did with Bruce. The second I did with Garner, and my guest today is the other half, some say the better half, of Doctor and the Kid, Mr. Dr. October, Mika. How's it going, man? Much respect for coming on.
Hey.
Thanks, man. It's
Thanks,
going to be a blast,
brother.
buddy. Yeah,
hey, thanks for inviting me to do this. It's an honor.
Yeah.
Those two previous episodes were killer.
Thanks.
And a good idea, too. So
it's always fun. You know, you're going to show a ton of records. A lot of pressure, though. It's a lot of pressure. So
yeah, it is.
I'm going to tell the people, maybe if they haven't seen the first two volumes, what this is all about. So it's Show Me a Record. So we're going to take turns asking each other a question that starts with show me a record that. But these questions we haven't shared with each other. So like the pressure's on. It's the pressure cooker. Welcome to the Thunderdome, baby. Ryan Kidd versus Dr. October. But, yeah, it's just fun. We go back and forth. And let's rock it, man. What do you say? Woo!
Yeah. It's a little bit odd, though. It feels like we're starting the stream. But
I know. I'm waiting for Perry to come on. It's party time.
Oh yeah.
I wish I had the
we don't have that.
But as the guest, I like to let you decide whether you'd like to ask me first or you would like to receive the question first.
You know what? I can start.
You're going to ask or you want me to ask you?
Oh yeah, sorry. I will ask the first question.
Yeah, see, everybody picks that. Everybody automatically puts the pressure on the kid right away, man. All right, 3 for 3 with that. That's okay. Bring it, baby. Come on.
Okay. I have a bunch of backup questions as well. Okay, let's start with a bang. I hope there hasn't been. Show me a record that has the most offensive album cover in your record collection.
Ooh, yeah. Well, I think I know exactly where I'm going with this.
Okay, maybe it's too easy, but let's start with the easy.
Maybe. Well, it would be the names.
It's too
of the
offensive.
albums.
You just show parts of it if you think it's gonna be
That's
too
okay.
offensive.
That's all good. All right. Let me see. There's got to be one over here that's gonna freak out the squares a little.
Yeah.
I can't. There's one I just can't show. That's terrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you can tell us what it is later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Everyone who's watching this, it's like it's not easy to come up with these questions, man.
No, it's not.
It's without repeating, because Garner and Bruce both they used excellent questions, man.
And my first question to you is actually, it's not really that, but it's got something along the lines of it.
Okay.
See, and the thing with this video too is like, the next day you're always like, oh, I should have did that one,
Yeah.
Oh, and I got another one too. Hold on.
Yeah, no worries, man.
I want to show a few.
Of course. Oh, macaroni. My palms are sweaty.
This is
anxious.
Don't be anxious. Everything's
I'm anxious to see your pick and also.
All right, so I'll start with this one, the less obvious one. This would definitely offend some people, I think, but it's by Chronic Sick, the cutest band in hardcore.
Oh, I see.
And you got Greg, the lead singer, there with the swastika on his forehead. I mean, back then it was like, it's not something to joke about. I'll give that, but quite offensive. I think.
It is. But like you said, it was back then. Like you could buy from a punk, accessory store a swastika T-shirt.
Right.
It's like, what is this got to do? Just because Sid Vicious wore it, I guess. So
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, or whatever.
Greg's Jewish too. It's like I guess he was taking the piss, as they say.
Yeah,
this one's pretty bizarre. Is G.G. Allen, Brutality and Bloodshed for All?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. That's just disgusting. I didn't even want to show it for that long. It's like gross.
Yeah.
This one, I pulled another G.G. Allen one out. And the cover is not so much offensive. It's what the cover folds out into.
Okay.
And I'm not going to
I don't
show
know.
it, but it's
Okay.
the cover folds out into a full size 24 by 36 poster
Mm-hmm.
of Gigi Allen on stage pulling his yeah, it's
Okay.
disgusting. It's as far as content wise, this isn't really offensive cover wise, but you got to check this album out. I
That
think
could
I
have
might have
been
showed this on the stream not too long ago.
oh,
Was this album by Puke Spit and Guts? Have you ever heard this record?
no.
Oh,
Did
it's
you show
great.
that on our streams,
I
or
think I
when have you
showed it
shown that?
like very very briefly
Okay,
on the
okay. I
stream,
don't
but
even remember this, but you show a lot
this
of records.
record sounds like it plays out like a snuff film. It's disgusting. It's like in between the songs, there's like these like screams of like it sounds like people being tortured. It's totally bizarre, man. But it's like punk to the max.
You know,
Pretty
now that
wild.
you mentioned that, or you said the description that it's like a snuff film, it
Yeah,
rings a bell that you have used.
yeah,
Yeah, you have told, yeah, that it's something like that.
yeah.
Wow, that's good. You made it a two-parter. So also one with the content, which is
With the
offensive.
content, yeah.
Yeah.
I got plenty of those, I'm sure, And I'm kind of thinking some more as I go along, but I'm sure I have a lot of offensive things in here. That's the first thing I could think of, that's it.
Good one. Yeah,
But
I thought maybe it's too easy that, Gigi Allen has, as we all know, more or less, most of them are somehow
yeah, well, I think a lot
more
of
or
people would say if I wanted to show an offensive record, I'd show that Bay City Rollers record again.
less.
I'm still
Yeah.
hearing about that.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's also subjective what is offensive, of course.
I
But
guess.
hmm,
But,
in general standards, yeah.
I know I have some sevens in here that are fucking bizarre too, but I hope you're satisfied with the answer.
Oh
I
yeah,
give
very
you
much.
all
So you
right, all
gave
right.
me more than one answer, so
I know
it's
you demand
great.
satisfaction, so
Mm. The
all
cracker
right.
tone. Have a duel. Anyway,
Let's go. I'm going to ask you a question, and it also has to
please.
do with an album's artwork.
Oh wow.
Show me a record that has awful artwork, but is in fact a great record.
Oh wow. That's a brilliant question because I also thought of that kind of question.
Ah, yeah.
It's
So,
amazing when I was watching like Garner and you. Garner, I think he had two of the questions that I had written down.
yeah.
For our this,
Yeah.
whatever we talked about sometime doing this, and he took
Bruce
two of them.
Bruce and Garner actually. That's why, like, when I do this, I have to have like a laundry list of questions because they both
Yeah,
took one of my questions. I'm like, oh man. But the
artwork
question
that
posed to Mika is, Mika, show me a record that has awful artwork, but is in fact a great record.
Holy moly.
Pressure's on, baby. Woo.
Who?
Thanks everybody for watching. This is Show Me a Record Volume 3.
Think about it.
Think about it, baby. You better think about it.
I'm thinking, man. Oh man, this is what I was afraid of. I feel the fire under my ass. I'm like,
Oh no.
that's terrible. Like, okay, it's also like it can be so terrible that it's good, or it can be truly just horrible artwork.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this should. No, that came to my mind. One.
See, there you go.
Okay, but I can't. I'm not sure if it's. Where the hell is it? Here it is.
Are you alphabetical?
Yes, I am, but they are like only by first letter, and it's like complete mess. So I'm actually thinking of going by genres because I don't have that many records.
It's a bold
Like,
move.
I don't know. It would be a little bit easier. They are somehow categorized because now it's just like I have cramps next to carcass and stuff. So it's like there's-
So
Okay.
the question posed to Mika, you got me laughing thinking about like this was actually going to be one of my questions, but I didn't know if it would. Sometimes I don't know if people are alphabetical or not. Would be like, what's the craziest jump from alphabetical? Like the funniest thing you have like before another record. Like there's I have that that puke, spit, and guts, and right before it is Tito Puente.
Tito Puente,
Yeah, so I'm like, I think that's a pretty
I actually
funny.
know that.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I took one now. I don't know if you showed a couple also, a few. So I don't know. I know I have, but the music is still like many records that with the awful artwork come to mind, but the music is still not killer.
Okay,
But
all right, okay.
this one for sure.
So this was
I
the
have
question posed to Mika: to show me a record that has awful artwork, but is in fact a great record. And Mika pulled the record he's going to show us here.
Okay, I'm going to show. This is relatively new to me.
Okay.
This is Caligula.
What's that sound like?
This is a thrash band from I think it's from New York. It's a demo, yeah.
Cool.
And there's even a live at CBGB's. So you can see they're trash guys.
So to flip the record around there,
I think
the artwork's not that bad.
That's what I'm saying. It is. I think it is pretty poorly made. I mean, it's pretty lame, I think.
Yes, I mean, it's not.
For me, it's kind of like, okay, it was like someone did it in high school, back of this, class doodling around. I don't know. It's one of those drawings. Yeah, you're right. It's not like the worst.
Well, they had a friend who could like kind of draw, and they were like, "Hey, can you do the cover?"
That's what it is to me. It has completely that vibe. I mean, I've done better drawings, and I'm not a good drawer, so
So they played CB, so that's got to be an older recording.
This is from '87.
87
live, and the demo as well. I mean, this is like. It's like I think they only made this recording, and this came only like recently, last year or this year out actually.
What label put it out?
Ripping Storm Records.
I never heard. What's it like? Is it like
well, it's this typical like Whiplash, this thrash band.
I'm not familiar. So it's more like thrashy kind of stuff.
It's trashy stuff, so it's nothing like not even crossover. So it's really like more thrash metal.
Cool.
But it's the good, my favorite era of it. So I mean the golden era of it. So
I hope the guys in Caligula aren't watching. Show the back because they look cool on the back. The back probably should have been the cover.
Yeah, I mean it's a good. They're pretty badass, and I have to give props for the band name though. So I mean that is a good band name. But pretty lame drawing in my opinion. But like, oh man, that's what I was afraid of, man. I'm sure I have better candidates, but
no, I'm gonna tell you tomorrow. You're gonna wake up and go, shit. I should have shown this.
I was even thinking Dead Milkman, the big lizard in the backyard. But
it's kind of cool though.
It is cool also, but it's kind of like this,
Oh, I got a few. Hold on.
Please do so. Please do so. It buys me some time to think as well.
This is.
I must have better ones.
Let's see. Where are you? All right. Come on, baby.
Okay, I have right away one more I found.
How about this one? Did you ever hear the band The Strange Loves?
Strange Loves.
This is horrible. This cover is horrible. Look at that. But I'm telling you, man, this record rocks. It's really, really good. Look at those guys, man.
That's the one, yeah. Okay.
I think we should wear these on the next stream, dude.
What is that like?
Yeah, The Strange Love. It's a really rocking album, man. I like it a lot. Yeah.
What drums, what percussions they are holding, man?
They got some bongos there or something.
Are they playing those?
Yeah. But it's so. Oh, and another one. I'll show you a newer one too. Horrible artwork, but this record it rocks. Okay. I think a lot of people know where I'm going.
I also tried to think of something.
How about this one, man? What a stinker of a cover!
Oh yeah,
I mean it's a really good record, man. But I hate this cover, man.
The cover is bad. The gatefold picture is much nicer.
Yeah, the gatefold picture is cool.
I remember you showed that, and yeah, man, it's I'm not big on emo, but it's okay.
Yeah, like this is cooler, man. They're just
that would have been a good album cover, man.
Hanging out at the pork store, man.
Yeah,
that's
just
cool.
Like that, and no text, nothing. That would have been.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know, but Yeah, that record rips, man. But it's just that cover I can't get over. Are you still searching for more there?
Yeah, I was thinking even a ZZ Top album.
Yeah, that's a
Many,
good one.
I feel like could have pulled quite a few of those.
With all the
But
hits on it, baby. There's some gems in there.
yeah, there
I
are
think
some
that was
gems, man. I love ZZ Top.
ZZ Top rules.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
So,
I'm getting festive for Christmas. I got my Alice Cooper pin on,
oh wow,
and he's in Santa gear, and he's holding a Budweiser.
cool. Hey,
Yeah.
I did find, by the way, one that I think it's a sucky album cover.
Okay.
Okay, but it's really lame. I mean, the drawing.
I'm going to the hardcore show to see FOD.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
terrible.
I think it's pretty, like, I know it was kind of supposed to be like
but
this, but it's just very lame cover.
It's not appealing visually at all.
No, when I saw
You know?
it, I was kind of like, no way. But I mean, I was familiar, of course, with the band, so I wanted to get it because those early materials are hard to find.
Yeah.
So that was a reissue. But yeah,
Did I tell you you brought up Big Lizard in my backyard? I got that. Did I tell you about that deal I got on Discogs? I found it.
Yeah, you got it not too long ago for a really good price. Yeah.
$6.
Oh,
I couldn't believe it.
Oh man,
I got it for $6.
whoever sold that had no idea what it's worth, man.
I said either they didn't know or they just really hated the band. Just wanted to get rid of it like instantly.
Wanted to get rid of it quickly. Yeah, that's like $100 record on VG Plus condition.
Yeah. I mean, it's in good shape, but I don't know. I love that record, man.
Yeah, me too. Like I got it like for
the one. I don't have it, but I think it would pertain to that question of bad artwork, but a really good album would be what's the one where the guy's on the tractor?
Beelzebub.
Yeah.
Beelzebub,
That would have been a good answer too. Yeah.
And you know what? Still on this. Where the fuck is it? I think this is also yeah, it's kind of bad cover.
Yeah, that's not good either.
No.
Is that Eat Your
This
Paisley?
maybe even worse than the Big Lizard. And you know, all the lovers. I'm not dissing on the album. I'm not talking down. It's still easily the best artwork for all of these that we've seen. I think maybe.
I think so. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Strange Love's got to go.
Oh no, okay, that's so bad. It's good. I think that's a little different, but still, yeah.
But, great answer, man. You pulled a bunch of records. Thank you. That was
good.
See, now we're cutting loose, man. Now we're getting loose. We're having some fun. Oh, give me a woo, woo, woo. All right, yeah. You're up, baby.
Mama.
Hoochie mama.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're going a little bit. Next one.
All right, you're up. Your turn to ask, baby.
Yeah. All right. Now a little bit deeper. A little serious. Serious here.
Let's get serious, man.
Okay, I hope I formulated this question clearly.
Okay.
A record that you have emotional ties to. Like it was a record that you associate with something, like an event in your life that you listen to, a part of your life, and then whenever you listen, you are like completely, flashbacks and like, what I'm saying, that you feel like emotionally like this is a really important album. You love the album, in other words, as well.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of you related with, or I don't know, is it too?
No, that's good, man.
No,
I like it. I won't show it because I talk about this record all the time, but the first record I ever bought, Lou Reed Transformer, that like blew my mind. That opened me up to like an entirely different world, not even musically, but like culturally, and like shaped ideas and different, that there were different things in life. It was just such a bizarre record to me. And it was like I was stepping into another world, Another thing I talk about sometimes too is that the box set, the CD box set I got up there, the No Thanks, the 70s Punk Rebellion. I got that at a young age, and that opened me up to all the 70s punk stuff that I love and all that. But I'll show you one that was more not necessarily recent, but brings me back to a time.
Okay, cool. I mean, I'm sure we have a lot of records that do something like that, but like I was thinking about it like today, like what I would pull for if I'd be asked that.
So the soundtrack to my teenage years, man, was this band. who I loved so much was the Exploding Hearts.
Oh, okay.
And these records, like I could put these on anytime and they just remind me of like, being 15, 16, just, you're chasing girls, you're out, drinking with your friends underage, breaking the law, and just having fun. But like, it like these represent the freedom of youth to me, like, and the excitement of life at that time. And it always brings me back, these records, man, because they're just brilliantly crafted love songs and rock and roll songs. And they're just, this band was so good and cut down way too early, man. I think they could have been huge, but I mean, I put these on often, and they just make me feel really good. I love these records, man.
Those are killer. I mean, I don't have either one, and they're both very hard to get, even the reissues, and they are not like cheap.
I got Goner has the reissues of those. If you want them, I'll get them for you.
Oh, okay. We have to talk more about it.
I think in the States they're
it's over. Yeah, States are more available, I guess. But if you look at Discogs or whatever, you don't find really European sellers having, and if they have, it's like $40, $50 even.
Yeah, there's a few other ones I could probably pull out here. Let me see.
So yeah, I can see like 15-year-old Ryan found Exploding Hearts. They're singing about stuff that you're doing actually, even like, and kind of like relating to that. Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, and even like an album like Tim, like this one, like this is my favorite Replacements album. This just Westerberg was just such a great wordsmith, man. And but like a common man's wordsmith. Like he was brilliant, but he just had a great way of putting stuff, and this one still hits me all the time, and I got some other ones too.
I mean, yeah, you mentioned his lyrical geniuses, but I mean, like songwriting wise, I mean, like it's a whole package.
Yeah, for sure, man. Let's see, I pulled this band out here. So like,
I'm amazed how fast you are, man. You know everything where they are, man. I still don't know.
I'm alphabetical, babe. I
am too, but like, how are you? Are you like, how many letters you check? Like the first one, second, also third, or how?
I know where it's at. I just know where it is. I spend half my life in this room. So.
Yeah, I know, man.
A band that really shaped a band that was touring and really helped shape my idea of punk rock and the community of it would be this band, the Briefs. I love the Briefs. Like I remember like that box that I got, that 70s Punk Rebellion. There was a song, Gary Gilmore's Eyes. And I was looking up advert stuff, and then I found the Briefs. They had a song called Gary Glitter's Eyes, looking through Gary Glitter's Eyes. So let me check this out. And I said, oh man, this band's great. And they were touring when I was getting into punk and stuff. And this is Sex Objects. This is probably my favorite Briefs album. Off the charts. Looking through Gary Glitter's Eyes is on this one. Steal Your Heart. It's a good one. And then it's their first album. I got a little set list. That set list is like, it's got to be 16, 17 years old.
Wow. And, that's cool. You included it there. Is that a picture disc?
Yeah, it's a picture disc. And this is the first time I saw them at a Hamilton Street Cafe in Bound Brook, New Jersey. They played as a tiny little club. And that's where, like, that was the first time I went to a show and the band was hanging out. And it wasn't your friend's band. It was like a band that was like touring, and like, and just getting to talk to them and hang out with them and just feel that sense of like, oh man, this is something like maybe like I feel like I belong to, like I've been listening to these guys and now I'm hanging out with them, it's cool, and man, I followed them all over. When I got my license, man, I went all over. I drove everywhere to see them and Steve's other band, the Cute Lepers. But yeah, I should have brought the Cute Lepers albums out too, because me and my friend Mike, we went on a road trip like around that whole tour to Cute Lepers all the way down to Austin.
Mm.
And that was like freedom, dude. That felt like absolute like rock and roll freedom, you know. And,
How old were you when you did that?
I just turned 17, and Mike was 16, and yeah, that was fun. And I remember the first night we went to Boston, and you had to be 16 to get into the. No, you had to be 18 to get into the club, and we couldn't get in, and we watched from the window.
Wow. You were dedicated, man. You were, you were like this.
Yeah, like, fuck. Yeah, it was cool, but
we could hear the music pretty well, I think.
Yeah, you know, but I'll never forget. And then we're stressing about the rest of the show. It's like, oh, we're gonna have to watch from the window. Like we might as well pack it up and go home, you know.
Yeah. Wow.
I didn't mean to carry on for so long.
No, it's all good, man. I love hearing this shit. I mean, okay, so Briefs, where are they again from?
Seattle.
What? Seattle. Okay.
Yeah. You know, a pretty interesting history too. They got signed to Sub Pop.
Oh, okay.
You know, and
it's a band that I've kind of missed. Like,
yeah,
I think I don't know, was it from you or someone else who I heard first about it? But yeah, I'm really not.
Great. I didn't bring out their other one, that the Platinum Rats, that came out, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago or so. It's a good record, but those ones especially hold like a special place in my heart. I love that band, and yeah, there's a really good documentary about them called "The Greatest Story Ever Told." You got to watch it. It's a lot of fun.
Is it on YouTube?
I don't know. It might be.
Oh, okay. I'm going to check.
But yeah, it's a fun one. Yeah. But, yeah. So like I said, I didn't mean to carry on forever, but
no.
Let's go. Let's go to Doctor. All right, Doctor, you ready?
I'm getting ready already. I'm
going to ask you this question. I'm going to go get another beer.
Okay.
Give me a little time, all right? Show me a record that was a blind buy that you love. So you went into the store, and somebody one time on my channel, I said, hey, this was a blind buy. And the guy goes, it's not really a blind buy. It's more like a death buy. Like you didn't, I'm like, all right, he's right. I mean, but
yeah.
Visually, you see a cover, and it's like, okay, I'm going to like this. But
you're buying it blindly. Yeah.
So show me a record that was a blind buy you wound up loving.
Oh man, you know what? This was exactly one of my backup questions as well.
See? That's why you got to have backups, man. That's why you
I'm
going to get a beer. You think about
that. Not my, like I said, it was really a backup, but you used that, so that's no worries.
I'm going to get a beer, and we'll listen
go ahead.
While you're looking, we'll listen to a little bit of the Baby Mullet tape. That's what I was rocking.
Yeah, put it on. I think I know. Did you?
All right. You just heard a little bit of. Let me get the tape. That's how I should kill time between these things now. You just heard a little bit about Baby Mullet, my first sex tape. It's a really good tape. The more I listen, the more it grows on me. I really like it.
I'm looking for this one fucking record, and then I'm ready. I have one, but I want to take another one. Don't you just hate it? You don't find it? Shit.
Take your time, brother. It's all good, man. The people out there are patient.
Don't want to take too much time. Doesn't it bug you when you think you have everything sorted out alphabetically, but then you don't find one record is missing.
That what drives me nuts is like,
Oh man! And I'm like, I'm sure it's not in my play bin.
well,
Which
that's
is
what I was
over
gonna
there.
say. Like after like Saturday night on Sunday, it's a chore to put all this stuff back. There's like a mountain of records. I'm playing a ton of records. It drives me nuts.
Oh,
I
yeah, it's a
can't have
fun.
stuff hanging around like that. It drives me insane.
Got them.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I got two here, and you know
question
both of
goes
them.
to Mika. Dr. October was Mika. Show me a record that was a blind buy that you wound up loving.
I will show you two, if you allow.
Hot shot.
Yeah, and you know both of them because we've talked about them. But these were the first ones that popped into my mind, so I'm going like with this,
Yeah,
with
go
my
with your
answers
gut,
in
man.
that.
Go with your gut. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah. So first one, the Judies.
Oh
Washarama.
man, yeah. So tell the story about this one, because you sent me this when you were in Greece, right?
No, Finland
Or
last
Finland.
year.
Oh, you went to Finland, right?
Yeah. Last trip on the holidays to Finland. Yeah, I always go. There's a lot of thrift stores, secondhand markets, and I always go through, some of the record bins that look like there might be something. But sometimes I do that. I go through these piles that look like, there's no sleeves.
Yeah.
It's really crap.
Yeah.
Bad looking. But I went through, and even though it's like banged up like this, I gotta glue it. It's otherwise very sturdy and good condition. And I the cover. This is what sold it. I was like, wow, that looks funny. It's like
I was gonna say, how cool is that cover, man?
yeah. And there's this
That is
girl.
great.
Look
I
at
love
mommy.
that.
How clean.
It's demented. It's actually demented, dude.
Exactly. So I was like, okay, that looks like something that I would use as a cover of a zine, and it actually
Right.
reminds me of this scene that me and my friend did in Finland. We used pictures like this for like whatever fake news things and whatever. So it totally, I thought of that, and of course the band name, the Judies.
Yeah,
I
the
was like,
Judies.
that sounds like New Babies or Power Poppy or something.
Totally. And the album title Washarama is great.
Washarama, exactly. So I don't know, Devo came to mind. I was like, it can be something like that in that way.
What
And and that guy is playing TV.
It's so cool. You
drums
sent
and
me
shit.
this. You said I found this in Finland, and I checked it out on YouTube, and instantly I was like, "Oh my god, that record is cool." And a lot of this, like, that was what, early 80s, right?
81
Yeah.
on Wasted Talent Records, and
Man.
I think this is private pressing. I think I read or something.
That's cool, man. Because that's a real gem. Like, I listened to it, I was like, this is so cool. And then, a lot of the stuff we're listening to now, like, that's got a lot of this like synthy punk, kind of style stuff.
Yeah.
It's got that written all over it, man.
Oh yeah. Very simple. Like songs are mostly bass and drums and a little bit of keyboard too. But it's like really less. And some couple of songs have guitar, but very clean signal. So it's really not distorted, not like edgy in that way. But short songs, melodic songs. Think about Little Beach Boys kind of melodies, but not like I don't know. It's so good. It's so good.
What's that one song we were obsessing over?
TV.
We were obsessing over that song for like months.
I mean, they are fans of TV because he has a TV, on his whatever as an instrument. But he has the song TV, and then the next song is Rerun, and they sing about how much they love reruns of TV shows.
Yeah. I love it. You sent me that, and I couldn't stop listening to TV. It's an earwig, man. It gets in there, it doesn't leave.
Yeah, and it's like I said, short songs. It's a perfect length, and I paid for it $9, and when I saw in Discogs, I think it was like $60 at least.
Yeah,
I mean,
I looked it up after you sent it to me. So, all right, I'm going to get this record, and I saw the price. I said, I'm not getting this record.
But really, man. And it was really in the middle of some horrible shit, and I was like, "Well, what is this? This looks out of place. Maybe I don't know."
Where are the Judies from? I wonder.
Where the Judies?
I don't know.
I think it's something more from the south, and I can very quickly
Oh, check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, because it bugs me now.
Yeah. I'd like to know, yeah, where they're from. I didn't look
To
that up.
Judy's, and this is, in case I didn't mention, this is their debut from Texas,
Texas. Okay. Wow. Where,
Pearland,
where in
Pearland,
Texas?
Pearland,
Not familiar with that.
P-E-R, like Pearl.
Cool.
Uh,
I'll tell you what, you listen to it doesn't sound like anything that would come
yeah,
out of Texas for sure. It's a good one, man. That's a really good one.
everything about this layout like spoke to me, and the song
Yeah.
title. So I was like, this cannot be bad for $9. And
That's a winner, dude. That's a winner. You
I was
you got
really
another
happy.
one too. You got another blind
Okay,
buy you
we
wound
keep
up
this
loving.
shorter, but yeah, this one you also know, and I know you got this also. This was new blind buy for me,
Yeah.
the Head Boys.
You turned me on to that band.
Yeah, and I think Randy has this also, Dead Wax, and he also likes this. And I didn't know anything about this. I saw this I bought in Greece last year, and again, it was just in the new wave section, but this is more, excuse me, power pop though, in my opinion. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
It reminds me of like 2020.
Yes,
Like that kind of sound, you know, if you
Not
like
as
2020.
good.
Yeah, not as good. Yeah, but
As a whole album, it's not as killer like the 2020 first one, but
can
it has
I,
some really good tunes. But
can I
it's
show
not.
you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I know
Go
that
ahead.
you love these things. You love test pressings and you love white label promos. This is a promotional white
Whoa,
label.
my goodness.
Copy. You know, oh yeah.
Uh,
I'm sure it's super rare, the Head Boys. You know,
test pressing or whatever promo.
Yeah, this you actually turned me on to this band, and when you played something from us, I got to get it, and it reminds me of like there's so many bands I've taken chances on like that look like this in the used bin, like bands like The Brains and stuff like that. Like it's just really good, like new wavy power pop kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I was like the Head Boys, and from this era. This is like also 81 or 80, or is this even older? It doesn't say.
Let's see.
Mine is a Greek pressing.
1979.
79. Oh,
Yeah.
the year of the Doctor. So much good music's been done in 79, man.
Oh man, I like the back too. It's got like a face with the instruments.
Oh, that's what I wanted to say. I have a different back. Look, I have the lyrics like this.
You're kidding me?
Yeah, I have no insert. I just have
I don't have an insert either.
lyrics on the other side.
Oh wow,
like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a Greek pressing, so I guess they just went saving color. I guess let's just put black and white lyrics in the back, and we save a few bucks.
I like Kicking the Cans. That's a good song.
Kicking the Cans is good. Changing with the Times is maybe my favorite.
That might be the best one actually. I'm gonna spin this today. It's been a minute since I listened to this too.
And you know what? When you spin it, the B side, I think it has the Experiments, which is a little bit more like not power poppy at all. It's not like the rest of the album, but it's a good song.
If I remember right, it's a little more like hard rocking, I think.
Yeah, and a little bit like the title says, Experiments. It's like, I don't know. To me, it also sounds a bit like a little bit of Talking Heads.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Like when you the beat and the rhythm. I don't know.
Yeah.
But my second favorite is Gonna Do It Like This. That's a great song, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a fun record, man, and it's a cheapie too. You can get it
exactly. So
you can get a cheapie there, and oh man, I'm glad you brought that out because I'm going to listen to that again. That's one I haven't brought out in a while, so that'll be fun.
That's good. Yeah, it's a fun listen, definitely.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, great answer, man. That was fun. I like seeing the blind buys or the deaf buys, as the people say.
Deaf buys.
The deaf buys.
Yeah. But I would say that those are at least two of my favorite recent blind buys that I've bought and absolutely love.
I got a blind buy not too long ago. I don't know if I showed it on my channel, but I really like it. Let me show you.
Oh, I gotta also decide on the last question for you.
Oh, it's already the last question?
Oh, the third one, no?
Oh yeah.
I've asked two. Yeah.
I saw this in the racks, and I saw these guys look power pop, man. You know, and you know what actually like drew me even more than the cover was the label. I just something about that label just looked like legit. It looked like cool, you know.
Yeah, I know what you say.
It's a band called the Gangsters.
Gangsters.
Yeah, and it's really good, like rock and roll power pop. And I would recommend picking this up if you can find it. I can't see what year this is. It's 79. It's also
79.
79.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go again.
Yeah.
And how good is it?
Something about the simplicity of the back too. Just
Yeah.
I don't know. And it's a really good record, man. The Gangsters
I
are.
think you
are
did
cool.
show this. It looks familiar now, but
Yeah.
I think it's some time ago you got that. I mean, not too long ago, but
Yeah, it wasn't too long. I'm going to show you one I got really recently. I'm going to show it eventually on a vinyl finds, but this was really cool too. Another blind buy.
That's the headboard. Where did I put
the cover of this? I said I got to get this. The Accelerators.
yeah, you sold that. Yeah, I
and if you flip it over, like the back is upside down, so you got to.
Oh man, that's annoying though.
Yeah, it's annoying. This is let's see. This is also 1979. So, at first I was like, so there was a band from New Jersey called the Accelerators, and they were great. I got their single over there. I got one of their singles over there. The other one I need is they had a song called "I Want to Be Like Dee Dee Ramone." And, and the lyrics are great. They go, I want to wear Converse sneakers. I'm going to beat up my teacher. I want to be like Dee Dee Ramone. It's like really cool. Yeah. So, I thought this might have been them, but it's not.
You know what?
It's a UK band, and they recorded it in London. And this is kind of pub rocky, just rock and roll punk. It's a good one, man. The Accelerator it's a fun one. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, can I? This is a segue to the very first question.
Yeah.
Oh no! When you said your question to me, I just came up now. Speaking of Dee Dee Ramone and bad album covers, but the sound is killer. The music is killer. I gotta show a CD just quickly.
Yeah.
And that would be Dee Dee Ramone's "Ain't It Fun."
Yeah,
look at that album cover.
That cover is terrible, isn't it?
It's like, what the
hell?
That's
offensive.
Yeah, that's also offensive. It's so bad, it's offensive.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever heard that.
No, you have, but with a different name. This is the European version, and it has a different album name. It's "Ain't It Fun," but I don't remember what was the US version, but they have the songs "I'm Seeing UFOs."
Oh, okay.
"Fix Yourself Up," and the song with "Bad Horoscope" with Lux Interior. So I think it's like these songs that also showed up on Adios Amigos. There's a few.
I was rooting for Dee Dee. Was one of my favorite. Dee Dee might be my favorite punk of all time.
That's a good drawing, though.
See, that should have been the cover. That's great.
Yeah.
Rules.
Yeah, I mean it's a fun album too, but horrible cover.
Dee Dee was the best, man. He was the best.
Dee Dee, yeah.
Who's your favorite punk ever? I think maybe Dee Dee's up there for me. He might be number one.
You know what? I haven't thought about that.
I mean, besides me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I really can't answer that. I mean, I've never really thought about if I have a favorite punk per se.
Show me a record that has your favorite punk on it.
Is that your question?
No.
It's actually my turn.
Yeah. It's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, the blind buy is fun, man. All right,
we're 45 minutes. I think we're doing okay because
we're doing great.
Yeah, two questions left.
Yeah.
Okay. I will go with this one. Show me a record that has the best album closer, like that you can, like not necessarily maybe the best song on the album, but it's like absolute. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's
great closer of an album.
That's
maybe even better than the album itself.
That's a really good question, dude. That's a hard one. That's a tough one, dude. Damn. I was trying to think what was the closer on Inflammable Material, and I thought it was Alternative Ulster, but it's not. It's Closed Groove. That's definitely not the answer. Oh man, Mika, that's a good one, man.
Is it too tough?
No, it's okay, man. Yeah. No one can stump the kid. I got to figure it out.
Damn. I'm trying to think for something from mine also.
That's a really good one. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. No.
Because like opener is like pretty easy to always say. I think,
Yeah.
or it's much easier to say. It's a great
I think
opening.
so. Yeah. Man, closer. Oof.
That's also the thing that it's hard to
Oh,
remember the order of songs, like what you had there with the stiff little fingers. Like you think,
I think I don't know if this probably wouldn't be my definite answer, but
yeah, no
and
worries.
I hate to show this because I already showed one of their albums, but tell me that Can't Hardly Wait is not
Ah,
an amazing closing song.
you know what? That's something that I would have most likely picked if you would have asked me. Or like, I
You know,
think,
that it's an amazing song, man.
yeah.
I'll write you a letter tomorrow. Tonight I can't hold a pen. Someone got a
I,
stamp that I can borrow. I promise not to blow the address again.
yeah.
You
I
know,
mean,
come on, man.
that song we talked about it on our stream because we had
Mhm.
that once as a discussion piece, and yeah, hardly can't hardly wait. I think it was my favorite song, right? Like, and then Alex Chilton,
Totally.
but like that song has a couple of different versions out there,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
their outtake from the team sessions
It's,
is the best, man.
dude, it's primo. There's a that one I got on the outtakes of "Pleased to Meet Me."
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, the
it's
record.
so good, man. It's so good.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't know if that would be my definite answer, but like
Mhm.
that came to mind, and because it's
Okay.
just such a great song. Jesus
Yeah.
rides beside me; he never buys any
By any
smokes.
smokes. Yeah, that's and that's the line that always I don't usually remember lyrics, and like not like you do anyway.
Yeah.
And but that's something part that I'm always like
Oh.
when that comes up, I'm singing it along, no matter
Yeah,
what. It's my favorite part.
and was it the ashtray floors, dirty clothes, and filthy jokes? It's like
Yeah, yeah,
that just reminds me of every place I've ever slept on tour. You know. But yeah,
Oh,
you know what, man? That I'm gonna stand by it. Let me see. Let me see if I can find another one. Comes to mind. I that's not bad. I wouldn't say it's the best. Uh, let's see. I should have just stayed with that one instead of trying to be a hot shot.
oh.
Let's see. I got way too many copies of that record.
How many? Yeah.
I just
What the
realized
hell?
it. What's that?
That's just how many you have. You
I
dare
don't
to
even.
say?
It's pathetic. I was trying to see what the last track on Automatic was, and Jesus and Mary
Oh,
Chain. Give me hell.
oh,
It's
okay.
pretty good. I wouldn't say it's the best. I've got like 4 or 5 copies of Automatic. It's ridiculous.
Are they like all different somehow, or is
Yeah.
this
Well, they're
okay?
just different pressings. But some
Oh,
are my girlfriend's. My girlfriend's a huge Jesus
oh
and
yeah,
Mary
I
Chain.
remember. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Oh,
I'm sticking with Can't Hardly Wait.
that's an
That's where
excellent
I'm going
answer.
right now. Yeah.
Exactly, that's an excellent answer because even if it's not maybe the best song of the album, or you cannot decide, it's really up there. It's close.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like that kind of ending. Yeah.
I'll tell you
It,
this. I could sleep well with that answer tonight.
exactly.
All
Yeah.
right. I can sleep well answering the
Yeah.
question. That was a really good question, dude. That was
Oh,
one that I think gave me the most trouble in this whole
wow. Yeah. I
yeah.
almost stumped you, man. Almost.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I got 2 questions I really want to ask, but
You can do
I
it
gotta
if you
pick.
want.
Want to do a bonus round?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, fuck it, right?
Quick bonus round. Why
All
not?
right. Okay. I'll ask this one. Okay, Mika, show me a record that you feel is criminally underrated.
Criminally underrated.
Criminally underrated. Show me a record that you feel is criminally underrated.
Okay, I could throw here now any no means no record.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
I could pick any of them, but I'm not gonna go to
You're not
that. That's
going
the
there.
most obvious pick
Okay. All right.
because they are truly the criminally underrated band. But
Yeah.
I kind of like it that they are so. They are not out there. With,
Yeah, yeah. It's like a band.
It's
It's
a
your
little
band,
bit
you know.
personal. Yeah, exactly.
Totally.
But I'm trying, man. I'm trying to spread the gospel of no means no whenever I can.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Ah, criminally underrated album.
The word criminally really, I mean, it's got to be a good one. It's a
Yeah,
criminally underrated. You know?
Shit.
Show me a record that you feel is criminally underrated?
Okay, again, I don't want to go to that obvious ones.
Man, Alternative Ulcer should have been the last song on Inflammable Material.
Yeah.
That would have been a great answer.
Now that you said it, what is the last song? I'm just it was here.
Closed Groove is not
Close
great.
Groove. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'm thinking of another answer for that too, actually, right now.
Okay. Okay, here's one. Oh fuck! I forgot to open the seal of this. You have these resealable fucking things, but I always cut them open with a letter opener or whatever this is.
Can I give another answer to that question too?
Sure.
A good closer for an album. I'm gonna go with the Jam, All Mod Cons, Down in the Tube Station at Midnight. I love that
Down
song.
Tube Station. That's the single I kept because I had a bunch, and I have that single actually. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, yeah. What was the closer for In the City? What was the closing song on that record? Let's see. Because I'm like, I know that they have such a great discography. I love that band.
Yeah.
I didn't mean. I'm sorry. I keep. I don't want to interrupt.
No. It's good to have the discussion going, man. We don't want dead air.
Oh no, never.
People gonna.
You know, I never shut up. The closer on In the City is Bricks and Mortar. That's a good song. Not as good as.
You're blurred a little bit.
Oh no, sorry, buddy. Not as good as Down in the Tube Station at Midnight. I think I'm still sticking with.
Can't Hardly Wait.
Can't Hardly Wait.
Though. I mean, yeah. Tomorrow, I'm sure you will think of
No, exactly. That's what happens every time.
That one.
I might just stay blurry.
You know what? Give me still one more minute. I have one, which is my first pick, but I'm checking if I have anything else.
Mika's going to show us a record that he feels is criminally underrated. Let me get let me try to unblur the screen with Paul Weller's mug. Yeah.
Hey,
look at him.
Working?
Kinda. Woo! I'm a professional, baby. Woo! Look at. I was listening to this earlier. I was listening to Reckless Eric. This 10-inch.
Yeah, Reckless Eric. That's a 10-inch. Yeah.
Look at that. Talk about an offensive suit. Look at that thing. You want to know what's offensive? Is this colored wax. It's the worst colored
brown.
Wax.
Oh,
yeah. It's disgusting. Look.
I have that on my shopping cart on Discord.
It's a good one.
Brown version, yeah. It's actually quite cheap still from
the UK. A lot of his stuff is still cheap.
Yeah.
Ricana Cherie is such a great song. Waxworks, great. Yeah. I love this. I love Reckless Eric. Any day is a good day for Reckless Eric, man.
For sure. Okay, all right. I think I just have to go with that one because.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, all you got to do is show one.
Exactly. Show me a record. That's the title anyway. So.
Show me 5 records.
Okay, this is a band that I don't know if many even know about.
Okay, cool.
So I don't know if this. I'm like kind of flabbergasted why this is not known or like it's. Yeah. Anyway, you know this band called Blood for Blood.
It's like a hardcore band or something.
Yeah. I think from Boston. Yeah. Okay.
I can't say that I've like listened to it.
Yeah. I mean, I did a little bit back in the day, but it wasn't like really my cup of tea.
Right.
But one of the guys from that band, with his brother, formed this band, which is called Sinners and Saints.
Okay.
It's a bit lame band name, and the album cover is some kind of city view, landscape, whatever. Album is called The Sky is Falling.
So what is this like?
This is pretty well produced, so I don't know if you would like it. But it's very rock and roll, melodic punk.
Okay, cool.
So the songwriting, I think it's really cool, and I'm just surprised that I've never seen almost anywhere, of their
I've
record.
never seen that record before. That's cool. And, Sinners. I gotta write it down because I'm not gonna.
Sinners and Saints. Like I said, I don't know if you're gonna like it. It's pretty. It took me a little while before I really embraced it, but once I got in, I absolutely love this record.
Yeah.
Not every song is a killer. There's like two
Yeah.
songs,
Some
but
good
the
stuff, though.
singer, yeah, it's a really like simple songs. Like I said, very melodic. Not like in the pop punk melodic way, you know.
Good. Yeah, because I
But
can't deal. Yeah.
but the singer is reminds me at times of Axl Rose, but not as
Really?
horrible. But not
Wow.
as horrible. How would I say? More like raunchier a little bit.
Cool, man.
That's my best explanation I can do. But yeah, songs like Dead So Soon, Never Too Young to Die, uh, Nothing at All, Marquee Lights. I mean, those are
Yeah,
like some of my favorite songs. And
I'll check it
yeah,
out.
let's sing about self-destruction, love,
So,
self-destructive life, or whatever habits.
Sinners and Saints,
Sinners and
criminally
Saints.
underrated.
Yeah, I think it
Okay.
is. But you know, and then again, I think it's maybe not the best answer because
No,
this
but
album,
now
like I said,
it is a great answer because now I have to listen to it.
yeah, okay.
You know,
All
I
right.
can't just I can't get myself on Blurred also.
I don't know. You have to come
But-
just closer. You have to be like,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Uh,
next one.
No, that's what I love about this because you're showing stuff that I've never heard. I've never seen that records. That's what it's about, man. You know,
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah, and
definitely going to listen to it later today, man.
And I'm really surprised how that band did not pick up. Like, I don't think they've done much stuff even after. So
Yeah.
I don't know. But that record is really solid record. And
What's kind of cool is like you were saying, like it goes from like Blood to Blood, which was like you said, like it's a hardcore kind of band, and then they can do this other stuff that's like
Yeah,
you know a little more melodic. You know, is it like rock and roll? Could you tell me it's like Axl Rosey kind of vocals? Is it kind of like that raunchy rock and roll sound, or
yeah, exactly. There's like, but that's the thing. There are the brothers. I think both sing like, but they are very similar in singing.
Okay.
One of them does more of the more, how you say, sweet. Okay, lack of a better word, a little bit more sweeter or poppier songs, but they are not poppy, like too poppy, let's say. It's still very much rock and roll based and punk rock, foundation. But and the other guy who is this more Axl Rose, he has just this kind of. He's not so much whiny. He's not as whiny. Like it's more like something. I don't know. I think it's great.
Cool.
How vocals fit the music.
You gave me something new to listen to today, so much respect for that, man. That's cool.
Yeah. Check it out. Check out the song. I think Nothing at All is pretty like that's almost bubblegum.
Hey, if I'm going to listen to, I'm going to listen from top to the.
Yeah, of course you should.
Top to the bottom, babe.
Yeah, Never Too Young to Die has good, really clever cool use of synths. So they're like sometimes at the verge of being a bit cheesy, but they're not. They do it. They pull it off well, I think.
Did you ever hear Degeneration?
The band name rings a bell, but I can't say I
wouldn't say they're criminally underrated, but
Degeneration.
That's like another like newer band. Like I don't know, considering it was Jesse Malin and Howie Pyro. And all those guys. I mean, it was a really good band. I like them. No Lunch is fucking awesome. I could listen to that all day, every day.
And you know what? I could also say as a part two, another answer for this one is the Flag of Democracy. What I showed. I think that is not maybe criminally underrated, but I think it's an underrated hardcore band. I know it's a little bit on the goofy side, like the delivery of and the vocals especially, but it's not no effects goofy, which I don't, care for.
I can't deal with that band, man.
No, me neither. I do say that they have some good tunes, but it bugs me.
I don't know. It never clicked with me. That's just me, though.
No, same here. It's just a couple of songs I've heard. I'm like, okay, they're decent, but I
gotta tell you, man, this was awesome. You were under the pressure cooker, but you prevailed, man. See, that's what you got to do, man. You broke out of the shell. You prevailed, baby.
I had to rely on some, things that I've shown before, but those came first in my mind. What can I say? These recent things. So, like you said, tomorrow I'm gonna be kicking myself. Why didn't I pick that one or that one?
Right? Yeah. And it's been 2 Show Me a Records in a row where I've shown a G.G. Allen record, so I'm happy.
Oh yeah, the same one you showed the Bloodshed, whatever on Garner episode.
Oh no.
Yeah, man, that was cool, man. And
Yeah, I
just
had a
less than an
blast.
hour. We're just hitting hours
Yeah,
now.
actually,
So,
I think it's perfect at an hour.
yeah, this
I
is
think
perfect.
we're gonna do a bonus. We'll do a bonus round when we end this. We'll do
Okay,
just one for us.
just for us. People
Yeah.
can be guessing what the hell did they
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
So I want to thank my guest, Mika, Dr. October. He is 50% of Doctor and the Kid. And if you haven't checked out Doctor and the Kid, it's our live stream we do like every 2 weeks. And we just pretty much do this. We just
Yeah.
talk about records, and we have a
And
great
usually
panel.
at the 1 hour mark, we invite others to join. So it
Right.
actually goes on for another 4 hours
Yeah,
sometimes. So, you know,
it's pretty messy.
with
Yeah.
just more talking heads on the screen.
Totally, man.
Yeah, man, I loved it. It was fun. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you, man. Volume 3, a success,
Yeah.
baby. Come on.
Boom.
All right, before we go, give me a hoochie mama. Hoochie mama.
Hoochie mama.
Woo, baby, come on. Ow. Thank you, everybody,
Yeah.
for watching. And we'll see you on the stream.
Take care,
Cheers.
everyone.
Bye.
Cheers.